What's good, everyone? I hope you're well. Today we're here to look at a monitor. Whether you're vlogging, shooting a formal shoot, or maybe in the studio, we're having a look at the Andycine 4K jump off. I'm Brandon, and it's another SOC review. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's go. It's another exclusive. SOC and Marlo. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Remember when I just a tadpole.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for another quick review. We won't be long on this one, but what I wanted to talk about with this Andycine 4K, I've got a rig that I'm slowly trying to set up to be in the studio, similar to Caleb Pike over at DSLR Video Shooter, or my man Matthew Farrell. Check him out at MF Undecided, pretty dope channel. Affordable monitors that you can connect to your camera so you can get a view, or if you're sitting like just in front of the camera like me, you can have a nice little view of how things are getting framed. And what's really nice about these monitors relative to some of these really expensive ones is that it's getting all this functionality that's like built into your camera. Here I've got the GH5, which I love. It's got focus peaking, but the problem sometimes is that screen is only like 2.5, 3 inches wide, and when you get up to 5 inches, it can really help. And so as you can see me here unboxing it, it comes with some pretty cool features. I could use USB or maybe even the D-tap. It's just got the battery compartment. It can be powered up. So within the monitor, number one, it's got a revised OS. So the operating system, I mean, it's touch screen. You can pinch to zoom. You can pull up multiple features, like you're trying to get the right exposure or lighting. You've got the histogram, you've got waveform, you've got the zebras. All that's really nice. The other thing is it works with LUTs. You could load in some 3D LUTs if you wanted to, like the cube files that you might use in your editing software, and you can view that real time right on the camera. Now, I probably won't use that functionality, but to know it's there, it's a nice deal. A few other things in terms of inputs and outputs is, unlike others where there's just an HDMI input so you can see it, you can also have another HDMI output. So what that allows you to do is, perhaps you have a monitor here locally, but you might want to run another monitor somewhere else. You can connect an HDMI right there and it'll pass that through to a secondary monitor. Now what's really important, especially with these cameras that have razor thin shallow depth of field, you really want to see what's in focus and what's out of focus. And what's really nice here is that you can use the focus peaking not just on your normal camera, but you can use it on this monitor. So that comes in handy. So all in all, it seems to work for me. You can see that I've got this nice little Zion adapter, which will hopefully allow me to quick release onto a rig or perhaps a shoulder mount, or if I want to put it on a gimbal. And then of course on the top of my monitor, if I want to, that I can use it as a grab and go. Now, some of the questions was, should I get the 7-inch or should I get a 5.5 inch? And I opted for the smaller compact version because I just don't want to lug it around. Plus it's less stress on all of my components for rigging. But of course, to each his own or her own, it's all good. So with that, a few final thoughts. Really, it's been nice. It's a convenience, not necessary, but it's nice. And for under $300, this can really find a nice sweet spot in your camera bag or within your setup. And so again, for me, it's going about efficiency. And so I'll probably do a little bit of a review on my setup at some point. But right now, I just want to share with you guys the fact that this one's working for me. I don't even think I'm going to go want to test anything else. I will ride with this. We'll see how it goes. Again, Andycine 4K. As always, thank you for checking this out. You know what to do, and we will get with y'all the next time.